Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day there. Welcome along to my fellow TBCians there, all the way over there on the other side of the world. MD Simon over there in Italy, 2 o'clock in the morning there at the moment. And also welcome the other people there too. I see from Bangladesh there. TBC Sharif Khan, nice to see you there, brother. Always a pleasure to see you there watching my broadcasts, and it's a pleasure to see your broadcasts there as well. All of you guys, actually. Also welcome along there, Shohag, over there too in Bangladesh. Nice to see you there too, brother. And yeah, what a lovely day here today. At the moment, we've got 19 degrees Celsius, which is around about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think it's going to get maybe a little bit warmer than that too. With that, guys, we'll get straight into the blog and to see what updates are going on there. And yeah, I just want the screen to share here. Okay. Okay. Now, if the blog is too much to read every day, I can offer you some light reading instead. Now, this is one that was put out there recently by the admin. Put a light reading instead on this book. It's only taking maybe about 20 minutes, half an hour to read that whole book. Okay, so that's the reason, you know. You got to keep up the information that's coming out, because if you don't get it on the blog, you know, you might have to have a big read of the book. All right. So admin wants to know why there is so much silence about Bitcoin bounties. Okay, here we go. Listen to this. Okay, let's have a look. So look at this treasure chest here, guys. It's a treasure chest and we don't know. There's a saying, careful not to take for granted something, or you might lose it. We have been paying out mass quantities of Bitcoin bounties for weeks now, and I can scarcely find anyone talking about the Bitcoin bounties they have already received. If you have received any of the Bitcoin bounties, make sure you visit a broadcast or two a day and share that news with someone on the chat in the live TBC broadcasts. We need to fire up the TBC community to get out there and earn some Bitcoin bounties. I want this 4th TBC campaign of passive residual income to be a huge success for all of you. If you are collecting Bitcoin bounties, then liberally share the news about it. It will actually draw more money to you if you do this. Okay, so make sure you share the news about the Bitcoin bounties to everybody, because there's lots of people out there that do really need money and they're not knowing about this, you know. Okay, success breeds success if you breed it. But if you don't breed it, no one will know you are succeeding and you could be forgotten. TBC broadcasters would be happy to honor you on their shows and share the excitement of your achievements. I've reinvested back into you. Now be generous for your gratitude and share the news that Bitcoin bounties are wonderful to collect every day. Okay, so do share the news on this one to everybody, because now Bitcoin is getting paid out through TBC. All right, so each month that you got a new person that comes on board, they'll be doing the 8 grain bounty, which is $22 monthly, you would get half of that from that person, and that would only require 2 people of your own personal, active people coming in to be able to cover your Bitcoin bounty per month. So as long as you've got 2 people duplicating, encouraging fast duplication, then you're going to be able to get these 2 new people very, very easily. So the next one there is, looks like that's in French, La Révolution Française, Francois, maybe, Francière. And this was one that was put out, I believe, maybe by Carmen Lister, Crypto Baby. Let's have a look at this one. No, sorry, another person. Oh, lost the sound there. Not the best of sound quality on that one, but that was someone over there talking in French on that video. Kringle Cash, this is another one here. I think this might be in Russian. Kazakhstan, by the look of it. Wow, look at this.
Привет, друзья! Меня зовут Дмитрий, и с вами проект «Деньги здесь». И в сегодняшнем видеообзоре я хотел бы сделать обзор на один наикрутейший, друзья, проект, который мало кто знает из России. В принципе, даже я не нашел русского.
Excellent. So we're getting the Russian-speaking people now into the community as well, and it's just getting better and better with everybody around the world now coming into this. And if you understand Russian, you can now watch this video there. If that's your native language. All right. This was another one, I think, that was put out recently. Great updates from New Zealand, and this might have been the crypto guys, crypto dynamic duo. Yep. This is Mr. Key Peel over there, over here, I should say, in New Zealand. Excuse me. Doing a broadcast there. This is, I think, the previous night.
Welcome to my live broadcast, 187, broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Keith Pure, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Got 2 blogs that I need to go through, and they're quite long, so we'll get straight onto it. So we'll just share the screen, and we'll go from there. Last week, this is the Philippines on top again with a total 92. Nigeria and is second, 71. Ivory Coast, they do.
Some updates on that.
TBC pays Bitcoin bounties daily, 7 days a week. Those out there sharing the gift and helping others to get the admin fee paid. 4 grand per sign up is about $11 US. Many people all over the world have jobs where they work all day long to earn them enough. Short-term needs are met when enough income comes in to pay the immediate bills that everyone has. Showing someone how they can earn enough today in Bitcoin bounties, pay the electric bill, could be the difference between keeping the lights on or off. Everyone faces the next bill that needs to be paid immediately, including car payments, cell phone bills, utility bills, and the list goes on and on.
All right, so that's Mr. Key Pure, Brother Key there here in New Zealand, doing his live broadcast. Great updates there. The mass adoption growth curve projection is an eye-opener. Now, this one might have been, I think, the one from, I think, Mr. Stephen Cuffey talking about that. Sorry, this was Mr. Mbe Derek, by the way, that was talking about this day 41 training.
I want to say special evening to all those that are here already. Today's another wonderful day, another wonderful Wednesday. We are having live broadcast, or probably our training number 41 training so far. We are so excited. I am always excited to come for it.
All right, so I hope that's still working there. Let's have a look. Right, go back to that. I think that's about the latest updates on there. Let's have a look at this one. Steps for success for life and TBC. So this was Mr. Stephen Cuffey's live broadcast 404. This was.
But you know what it is, folks. You know what? You know what is going to take the very first thing to be able to get ahead in life. You know what has to happen? It's something that I've talked about a lot in my broadcast. A lot of broadcasters talk about, and we have to change our mindset. Yes, folks. We got to change the way we think. We can no longer have what you call a scarcity mindset and think about just what we should have. If you start thinking about others, helping others, then it tends to come back to you. We cannot do that anymore, folks. You got to change the way you're thinking. And I'm not here to bash a job. And get this, folks, we got some people in jobs that they're trying their best to start a business or whatever it may be. And they fail because they're using the money from their job and they're not making enough money in the business to keep the business going. You know what's missing? Mindset. And possibly a mentor to guide them. You see?
Stephen Cuffey says it well there with, mindset is the key to this. If you haven't got your mindset right, if you're just trying to operate, without having your mindset in place first, in other words, you've got to align your mind with what you want to achieve, and that all starts with the inner work that you have to do first before you'll see the outer work or the results from that inner work. So important to have your mind in the right frame, or have the right frame of mind to do this.
You can't just go from a job to running a business or an online business or whatever. You can't do that if you are not changing what's in here. And one of the ways to change what's in here, because you are what you are in an employee mode. You have the employee syndrome, the employee mindset.
Exactly. Okay, so it doesn't work in a business. An employee mindset does not work in a business environment. Okay, so you do need to have a different lot of tools that you're using in your mind than what you would have had to use tools in a job with. Okay. All right, let's go over to the contests here. Just check this out. So far, we are the people there on the leaderboard. This is one thing I need to get on here myself with. Just finding time to get this in is the biggest thing for me. Current full-time leaderboard. Okay, now let's have a look at this. So I'll logged out again. Okay. All right, so here's the current full-time leaderboard. Ace Fletcher's on 44 now, active sign-ups. Followed close behind there is Marion Murphy in South Africa with 8 sign-ups. So let's have a look at this YouTube channel here and see what he has done on this. I think there's a whole lot of people on here that he's already got. I think these will be all his merchants that he may have interviewed here. Let's have a look at this. You can see all they got all these names after them. Michelin Dry Goods Store, William Parisio Tricycles, Roselle Tailoring. All right, so look at this. Let's have a look at this for a moment.
Ako po si Sain Karen si Aquino. Ako ay isang sales lady dito sa main store ng Batong Malaki Public Market. Ako isang buwan lang dito nagtatrabaho. Nakakatulong ang pagiging sales lady ko kasi nakakatulong sa aking pag-aaral. Ang kalamangan ko lang po sa pagiging sales lady ay masipag po ako. Niimbitahan ko kayo na mamili dito sa Batong Malaki Public Market sa Los Baños, Laguna.
Wow, that's excellent. So even in the markets, these people are doing their businesses, and there's that lady there talking in Tagalog, and here's another one to have a look at here. This is another gentleman over there in the Philippines. These are all the different merchants that come into TBC.
Tricycle driver ng Batong Malaki, Baños, Laguna. 29 years old ako nung ako nagsimula mag-tricycle dito sa Batong Malaki, Baños, Laguna. Nasa 15 years na ako nagsimulang bumiyahe dito sa public market. Nakakatulong sa akin ang pagiging tricycle driver ko dahil dito ako kumukuha ng mga panggastos sa bahay at pamilya. Ang kalamangan ko dyan sa mga ibang tricycle driver na yan ay maaga akong bumiyahe. Iniimbitahan ko ang mga karating lugar ng Baños na mamili dito sa public market ng Batong Malaki, Baños, Laguna.
Wow, that's fantastic. There we go. So that just shows that all you need to do is just get the people to talk. They can do the talking. It's their business. They can explain exactly what they do in their business better than what you can probably yourself, maybe. And then that's it. You just do a quick video. It's only he's only doing like half a minute to maybe a minute and a half for that video, and people can go to this because what's happened here is these are all the merchants coming in, and this is the idea that admin has got here. So all these people that he's signing up here are the merchants, and if you want to see all of those merchants and the videos that have been created by Ace Fletcher there in the Philippines, all you need to do is go over to oops, stop that where that was playing. Okay, it's going to load another video there. So anyway, that's all you need to do. There's just approach these different merchants. They could be market merchants. They could be, sole traders are the best ones, of course, to go to.
Ako si Jarel Magino. Ako po isang tricycle driver. Mga 3 years na po akong nabiyahe sa tricycle po. Bale, 5 years na akong nabiyahe sa dito po sa pamagpasada po ng tricycle. Nakakatulong ito sa akin dahil dito kami kumukuha ng...
Brilliant. So this is how the advertising can get out to these people from this guy. Just he's got this link now exposed in front of our TBC community, and there's over 3.3 million people that can have access to that link. So I think some of these people here on these videos are going to get some really good business from that, and also be able to offer TBC as a part payment towards their businesses too. All right, so this is all the videos he's put together, and this is what we all need to do, guys, is go around to all of these businesses, offering them some free advertising that's going to be put in front of a potential 3.3 million people in our community, and also with people seeing your links. All your links, all these videos coming up inside of your YouTube channel, they're going to think this is great. This is exactly what we want, you know. So that's the thing. That's the exposure that they can get, you know, as a merchant. Okay. So let's have a look here. Let's go back. This one. I think we've seen that one yesterday. Maybe steps to success for life in TBC. Oh yes, yes, that was Stephen before. We did that one before. Okay, let's have a look who's in the chat room. Let's get onto the right app. All right, so there we are. We've got my guys so far just there in Bangladesh, over there in Italy. So that's about it today. I think there's just one other thing I was just going to quickly show you. There was something that's just come out recently by Christopher Green, and that wants to load. Okay, we'll try a new one. Okay, let's do that again. I don't know why that's doing that today. It doesn't want to recognize the when you click on your notifications. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but not to worry. All right. So guys, I'm just going to stop sharing the screen there, and we'll have to look at Christopher Green another day. I was just talking about, you know, Donald Trump has, you know, got to the point now where he can, you know, tweet something out to the people, and the people that are, you know, conscious of the stock markets and things like this are going to, you know, look at those tweets, and if they see it's a positive thing he's saying, guess what? They're going to come in and put some more money into the stock markets. But if he says something negative, they know that that's going to cause the markets to go down a little bit. So they might be trying to get out before that, you know, happens. You know what I mean? So that was the video I was going to share with you guys. But it's under AMTV on the YouTube. If you type in alternative media television, AMTV, you'll see Christopher Green talking about that. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't want to work for me there. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's doing that, but anyhow, great to see all you guys there anyway today. It's always a pleasure to have everybody come in and watch me do my live broadcasts. 328 today, nearly about a third of the way through the 300s. And so it's really, you know, great where we are today and everything with the billion coin, and where the billion coin first started off at, like, was 1/10 of a cent, and now the billion coin is worth nearly $8.7 million if you compare that in US value. Okay. To become part of this community, all you need to do, guys, is just register underneath here, and you can become a TBC as well, and start receiving our digital gold, because a lot of places now are accepting it. You can spend this. It's able to be used to buy goods, services, motor vehicles. That would come down to the people that were negotiating with you on the motor vehicles. But there has been cases of people, you know, purchasing motor vehicles and houses, land. So there's, you know, the potential there, you know, to use this digital currency and start to be able to accumulate more for yourselves to help other people too. So the more you help other people to receive this, the more that you're going to receive back in that. Okay, so it all comes down to the laws, the universal laws: give and receive abundantly. These are the universal laws that were taught, by a lot of us, and maybe in the world of God, and this is true universal laws that He's saying to us, and that's the whole thing. By giving out in abundance, you will receive in abundance. So great to have everybody here. As I say, I'm going to finish it there earlier today, unless there's no one else coming in. Okay, don't know what's happening there, but never mind. Phone doesn't want to work. Okay, I can see why it's just come offline. Okay. Try again. Okay, here we go. Yep. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there today, and just thank you all again for coming in today to my live TBC broadcast 328 from Christchurch, New Zealand. As I say, I'll be back again tomorrow at 12 p.m. New Zealand time, which will be 5 p.m. PDT time. Okay, 5 p.m. PDT time. Until then, guys, have an excellent day wherever you are in the world, or excellent early morning. And I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Peace.